Here is your tutorial. Here's your tutorial for notes on the second string of the guitar. That's going to be the second from the bottom when we're holding it upright, or the second skinniest or thinnest string. The notes we're going to start learning on this are the same as the notes we learned on E, as in the same position, but they're going to be called different notes because it's a different string. So from our acronym, Eddie, ate, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie, we already learned the second Eddie. Now we're going to be learning by, as in B. So when we play the open string, that's going to be the note B. And you can see from your book here on page 10 that when we put down our first finger on the first fret, just like we did on the E string, but now we're one string higher, we're going to be playing the note C, one step above. Make sure that your string sounds like this and not accidentally up here, because we don't want to be on the E string anymore. We want to be down here on the B string. Also make sure you're not too low on the G string, right here. The third note on this string is the D note, which is going to be third finger on the third fret. You may notice that this note, D, is also the note of an open string, E, A, D. That's because they are the same note, but they're an octave apart. One's high, one's low. So this is the D we're learning for now. Third finger down. So again, we have open B, first finger C, and third finger, third fret, D. We're going to go through almost the same types of exercises, almost the same songs as the last page on the E string, but now we're going to be down here on the B string. Let's try some of these exercises together. Here's exercise number 9 on page 10. 1, 2, whole notes, go. First finger down. Keep it down, put down the third. See the numbers there and follow. Back down to 1. And finally open. And those are your first 3 notes. Begin recognizing where they are on the staff. You'll notice that B is right in the center line. C is just this above that in the space. And then D is the second to top line of this staff. Later we're going to put these together with our other notes, E, F, G. So eventually we'll have 6 notes to play some songs with. So we're slowly building up our arsenal. Here's song number 10, half notes, 2 beats per note. 1, 2, ready, go. I want you to notice how still I can be while playing. All my focus is on my fingers in my left hand, and my right hand, my thumb is just returning to that string. When I strum, my thumb rests. Can you see where it rests? It's sitting on the next string. Now I wasn't able to do that when we were up on the E string, but on the B string, I like to let my thumb rest on that next string. Helps me know where I am. Let's do the next song. Quarter notes on song number 11. Each note gets 1 beat. 2, ready, go. Nice. Here is song number 12, a little more movement. It says, always practice the exercises slowly and steadily at first. After you can play them well at a slower tempo or speed, gradually increase. If some of your notes are fuzzy or unclear, move your left hand finger slightly until you get a clear sound. So that's a reminder that if maybe our finger is all the way back here, we're going to kind of get that funky, fuzzy sound, whereas we want to be right behind the fret. Likewise, if we're on the fret, we're not going to get a great sound, and if we're not pressing hard enough, we're not going to get the right tone. So focus on your ears and listen. Does it sound the same? Does it sound like a nice guitar sound? Here you go, song number 12. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice, and here's song number 13. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice. Exercise number 14 is showing you the 6 notes that we've learned so far. 3 on the first string and 3 on the second string. The next exercises we'll be trying move from each string, so you have to play on both of the 2 strings that we've learned so far. It says as you're playing one note, look ahead to the next and get your fingers in position. So practice song number 14 a couple times to get used to moving between each note and each string. Let's try once together. Whole notes, meaning each note gets 4 beats. And 1, 2, ready, B. Now first finger down on that string, C. Then third finger, D. Now next to open E, the next string. Nice. First finger, that's F. And finally third finger is G. Play around, find some melodies or some songs that you can make up on your own with just those 6 notes. And then when you're ready and start recognizing those notes, go on and practice songs 16, 17, and 18. Song number 17, I'm sure you know. I'll do a tutorial of those, or a demo, right now. Here's song number 16, World Beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Can you tell me which note was not in that song at all? Here's one you'll recognize. Ode to Joy, song number 17. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice. So I wanted you to recognize a couple things. Notice that I'm never sliding my fingers up or down the fretboard. We've only learned notes in the first position, meaning I don't have to shift my hand. So I can use my first finger for the first fret and my third finger for the third fret only. Another thing you might notice is when I had to switch between playing the first fret on the B string and playing the first fret on the E string, or likewise with the third fret, I simply rotated my hand so that I could cover different notes with the weight instead of picking up and moving my finger, because that's a little more work. Find some tips and tricks like this for yourself while you're practicing. And remember, you can always speed up or slow down the video to be an appropriate speed for you and your practice. You can also watch once, take notes, all without a guitar in your hand. And then when you're ready, grab a guitar and try to play along, or practice on your own first and then play with the video. Here's the last one for this page. 18, blues. 1, 2, ready, go.